The comment section is ridiculous. I started having contractions and sighed in pain, and he said, "Oh, don't start with that shit. You wanna fight?" He said, "It's Friday. Don't you know I'm out with my friends?" He's my ex-husband now. "I hope you and your friends have a really good time together." About 15 minutes into pushing, my man left me to go to the car and change his pants because he didn't want his first picture with his son to be in his PJs. I told him to go. While he was gone, I was screaming to my child to stay put until dad got back. While my mom was in labor with me, my dad was calling his parents to let them know they have a new grandchild coming. He didn't tell them my mom was pregnant because he thought she had an option. They always thought my birthday was a day later since they met me the next day. As I was actively pushing out our daughter, my husband was secretly trying to let out farts, but my mother was standing right behind him, so she heard and smelt it all. Poor mom. I'll own up to it. My wife had to get a Foley balloon, and since she has to give birth to it, we were trading off names, and I blurted out, "How about Pennywise? Jaws dropped, but it stuck." He said, "That's disgusting. I'm going to throw up," when he watched my cervical check. I broke up with him. As you should. I was in labor and he called my best friend to ask her to pick up a cheeseburger for him on her way to the hospital. In his defense, it was 6 a.m. and he had just gotten home from a 14-hour shift. And when he had to take me to labor and delivery, he didn't have time to eat. But a whole cheeseburger in front of my face? You want to fight? My husband left to get coffee so frequently that an old man on hospital staff thought I was birthing alone, so he kept stopping by to cheer me on. Aww. When I started to push, the nurses were telling me to hold my breath, count, and push. My husband passed out because he was holding his breath too. To this day, I don't comprehend why he did that. Our first baby, he said, "Ouch, you're squeezing my hand too hard," and dropped it. So my grandma pushed him out of the way and grabbed my hand. She's a real one. Yes, go ahead, Grandma. It was sweet, but he refused to get my hospital bag from the car because he was scared I was just gonna shoot the baby out and he would miss it. I had a C-section. He leaned over the curtain and looked me dead in my eyes and said, "Babe, they straight gutted you like a fish." It's a boy anyway. He gasped at the size of the epidural needle and made the craziest face and asked where was that going. When I tell you this man never reacts to anything ever, he's the most stoic person alive. I completely panicked. Damn, that was your support system. He can't be panicking. I was so late to the hospital, missed the epidural, in full-on labor, and my husband backed into a parking spot and pulled forward to straighten out.